Hey, cheers, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. It's kind of a chilly Saturday today, or Sunday. It's actually Sunday. This weekend has flown by. It has been nuts. Good. It's kind of a chilly. I'll turn my volume down here. So today I don't really have anything planned, and I thought I'm just going to open it up pub style. Anybody who wants to join in, I've put the link to StreamYard in here. Just jump on. We could talk about whiskey. We can talk about movies, anything you really want to talk about within reason. Thank you, Sugar Kitty. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in. The first person, unfortunately, was Slapshot, who was going to be on here today. I invited a bunch of new channels, and unfortunately, see, he's got a bit of an injury, so please get well soon. Alex, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I'm griping about being cold, but then it's a little bit colder up where you are.
Yeah, I mean, what is that, 19 Fahrenheit?
Yeah, that's what you were saying last night.
Yeah, it's still around there, -5, -7 Celsius.
I'm just not ready for it yet. Come back to me in February, and I'll think, it's warm.
I wasn't ready for it. Honestly, when I left just for South Carolina, it was that 20 degrees, so it's 70.
It was crazy.
We had really good weather, and then it just went whoosh.
Yeah, it got crazy warm, and then it got seasonable for this time of year.
Doug H.
It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in.
No, I figured you were on early, and I haven't had a chance to crack my gold spot yet, so crack that.
Ooh, that's a good one. That is such a good one. I'm drinking the 2 Stacks Polaris. Let me do my little solo here.
Is that 140 proof?
Yep, this is no, it's 58.25. Yeah, so this is from your neck of the woods. Well, the casks that they finished it in were from your neck of the woods. But they won Best Single Pot Still 11 years and younger yesterday at the Irish Whiskey Awards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I thought I'll bust that out to start.
Yeah, I just grabbed my gold spot and that new Writer's Tears, that Enniskillen. The
Enniskillen, I do have that one over here too, so maybe I'll bust that out to have that with you. Scott!
What's going on, everybody?
How are the Packers doing?
It's tie game, so it's 14-14.
Holy crap.
We're doing okay. We've got 2 interceptions. So we're okay. For now.
Man.
That's why it's halftime, so that's why I'm coming on right now.
I've given up on football. I've been a Browns fan, so yeah. We gave up years ago.
I mean, you
go Tennessee.
The Bengals are pretty good. I mean, it is still Ohio, right?
Hey, cheers to J Beacon.
Every time I see Marty now, it's like,
good one.
Go Tennessee.
Okay, I think you guys mean the Titans since it's Sunday. Yeah, no, never mind.
I don't even watch football. I watched it at the Slam ring. That was it.
God damn it! Slapshot dislocated his hip.
Yeah. He was going to be on. I actually invited. I opened it up to everybody, but I reached out ahead of time to those of us who have newer channels. I said, "Hey, why don't we all get together?" And he just sent me that message, and I'm like,
I'll have to message him here in a bit. Say, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, look at that guy. Cheers.
That's what you get for playing hockey.
Darrell?
Just saying. No.
Darrell.
I'm not much better. I threw him out back sneezing. So there you go.
Squeezing a bottle.
I meant to tell you last night, dude. I've messed up my foot throwing darts. It's like the older we get, the dumber the injuries are.
The dumber the things happen. I literally I was just there, and when I sneeze, it's the force of 1,000 suns. I am I don't just achoo. No, it's I'm like the 3 little pigs, and I'm gonna blow the house down with my sneeze. Yeah, and it caught me. I was on the wrong angle, but I'm okay. I'm upright today, so that's nice.
I was going to say, you look a little better today.
I'm upright. I tried to do a Patreon. I do like a Patreon hangout monthly, and I literally don't know what I'm doing. So I had audio issues, and
I still haven't figured it out.
yeah, I couldn't figure out the unlisted versus list versus private.
Cheers, Amy.
But it's fun. It's fun.
So we got Amy from Oburn's Irish Pub in here. If you haven't checked out her Instagram, freaking amazing. I'm telling you, if I ever redesign my basement, I'm having Amy do it.
Do that.
Cheers, Rick.
Oh.
And if you're not subscribed to any of these channels, to Fifth Quarter Tailgate, to Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge, please subscribe. Hello Again Whiskey Friends with Darrell and Whack and Kelsey. Everybody's got such good channels. It's honestly, I could sit here and watch all day long.
Yeah, but Stacey, let's be honest. You're coming in hot, and you started your channels after us, and yet you got more subscribers. You got way better content. I mean, you got more subscribers.
No. You guys give me a way to do it. Hey man, how you doing?
Good. Doing good. Just pulled out your samples that you sent me, so I'm going to open those up.
That's what I'm drinking myself, except this is the red ice wine cask.
Oh, I gotta tell you, Stacey, I gotta have your help with some Irish, because that's just not my thing. I've not like really gotten. I mean, outside of maybe like a green spot or a Redbreast 12. I did get some Powers John's Lane. Somebody recommended that. That was pretty good.
Honestly, I think that's the best single pot still at that price point.
Yeah. So
I would pick that over green spot.
I'm lost. I need your help.
Hey, Jim.
So maybe
I'm happy to. The only thing I need help with is to stop buying it from Ireland. So.
I just need to stop buying.
And there's more new releases coming. So there's Two Stacks is doing an Irish cream that they're doing for the holidays.
Oh man.
So that's about to release. And then Green Spot has a new teaser for a new spot bottle that they just started showing stuff on their Instagram. So everybody's speculating to see what the heck it is, thinking it might be some kind of single cast blue spot. And then Teeling Black Pits just released a cast strength, and I think that one's actually supposed to hit the US. After the past week.
Speaking of Black Pits, I'm going to be opening this in a few minutes.
Yeah, I gotta grab my Enniskillen so I can have a pour here with Alex.
Oh yeah,
you're talking about the holidays and drinks during the holidays. I actually just recently started making.
Hey, James.
I made the aged eggnog.
Yeah.
The recipe. I don't know if you've ever seen it. So like.
I don't like eggnog, so.
Well, you take a lot of alcohol and then you make your eggnog.
Yeah, it's like a bottle of alcohol.
Basically, yeah. It's basically an entire bottle of alcohol for like 3 quarts of eggnog.
Yeah.
So it's like 28%, I think.
I have 2 bottles from last year, and I just tasted one of them. They're still good.
Still good, right?
Yeah.
I'm just baffled. I have one from last year, and then I made like a new batch.
Yeah.
And
that tells you how much alcohol's in it. That it's a year later, and you have a milk product.
It gets better with age. Like, I've definitely heard of people drinking theirs 2-3 years later, and it's just like it changes the taste, and it's like a completely different, experience than like your whatever Evan Williams eggnog that you get for $8.99, and they're like trying to get rid of it. By the end of Christmas.
Yeah, that stuff he makes always better. I'm excited to try. Donald gave me his recipe for his Irish cream.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try that.
I use Elijah Craig, just the 90, 95, 94 off the shelf for my eggnog. It's cheap and just using a whole bottle of it anyhow.
I use
I tried to when I made homemade Irish cream, it was twice as expensive. as anything you find in the store.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Stacy, tell me about this grain. Is it the 12-year single grain? Is that the one that I'm drinking in Madeira cask?
Yeah, that is a Cooley source. That was in the next room.
Actually, I'll pop.
But they managed to get, that's one of the older casks that that Cooley still had too for that single grain, and they managed to get that. They finished it in Madeira casks that were from California.
Okay.
And I know Fanon O'Connor even had a hand in kind of working with them to help them when it was like actually the right time to say, okay, it's good, it's done.
It's very nice.
He's an Irish whiskey historian. He's actually doing his thesis on Irish whiskey. I'm not 100% sure of the mash bill. I don't remember, honestly. I've had that bottle. I actually got 2 of them, and I got it about probably 6 months ago. It was in our whiskey club, and I actually don't care for it a huge amount. But all the people who like bourbon I've given to absolutely love it.
Well, it's because of the proof, I think, too. What's interesting, though, is it doesn't drink the proof to me. But
no, it doesn't.
It's hard. It's hard for us to find, like, Blue Spot. You know, the cask strength Blue Spot for me was like right in my alley. But it's hard for me to find anything over 45 where I live in any like Scotch or Irish whiskeys. So.
Andrew Butler, I have not tried Bailey's the whiskey, but just hearing Bailey's the whiskey doesn't really sound like something.
No, I thought that was like a coffee liqueur, isn't it?
Is it a liqueur?
I'm looking it up. I'm wondering what it is.
I thought it was like a coffee thing, but
if it's a liqueur, I'd give it a go. But if it's an actual whiskey, my hopes are.
Isn't it like Bailey's cream? Is that what he's talking about? Or he's saying whiskey? I don't think it's a whiskey.
If he means the Irish cream.
Oh wait, there is this one. There is one.
There is a whiskey. I hope you didn't.
Bailey's. If you can, I don't know if I can get this to focus. It says Bailey's the whiskey.
Yeah.
Can you solo him so I can kind of?
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
I'll try to keep it so it focuses.
No, dude, it's the first time I've had this many people on my stream.
It looks like it's made by Bailey's though, because that's the label.
Yeah, and it says 40%.
It's all right. So there's no way I can tell you 100% it's not made by Bailey's.
Distilled in Ireland.
Oh, it can't be. No,
it's sourced by Bailey's.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Did they do that a lot in Ireland? Like source? Yeah.
Holy, it's 650 pounds.
What?
You've got to be kidding me. Who are they?
Oh, sorry. Average value is 350.
Okay.
What?
But like still, come on now.
Okay. They were going to launch it, then Diageo was formed and it got canceled. Okay.
Like,
okay.
So it's like not happening. Like
very
if you can find a bottle, you can find a bottle. But,
so yeah, that also tells me probably where it's from because Diageo also owns Roe & Co.
I was just like,
alrighty, y'all. Well, the Packer game's back on. So
good luck for the
Go Cowboys.
Yeah, well, Cowboys suck. They're tired right now. But all right, bye guys.
See you, Scott.
See you, Scott.
See you, Scott.
Seeing that Diageo was formed in 1997, that would make it Bushmills, I think. That was back when they still owned Bushmills.
Yeah, you're probably right. It could be. I don't know if it's a blend or what is it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If it's a blend with single malt, yeah, then it's Bushmills. So what is everybody in chat drinking? Also, guys, make sure you click the like. That way more people can find us. I'll post the link again in case anybody else wants to join. Oh, we do have people in the background here. Hey, guys.
Oh.
Hey, cheers, y'all.
Hey, it's a Turk.
Glad you made it.
You survived the Friday at Fred's crew.
We did, just barely.
Barely.
They're good people.
Yeah, it was a great time.
They're fun.
Oh, they're
Did
black.
you get a haircut?
I did, finally. I've been shaggy for a long time. So thanks for having us on, Stacy.
Oh, no, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. I was telling them I wanted to get, all of us new channels together just to hang out. I had no plans for today. And I invited Slapshot, and I don't know if you guys were here. He unfortunately was injured playing hockey today. So,
That's what Katie was saying.
Yeah, I
That's
read it
crazy.
in chat earlier.
yeah. So, Slapshot, I hope you have a speedy recovery. Hope it's nothing too serious.
I don't have a channel, although it was discussed at the Schlammering. My channel should be called "It's All About the Knuckle." And moose.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would be reviewing, mind you, but it would be.
You don't have a channel, but you have a T-shirt before I do.
Yeah, I've got T-shirts. I got T-shirts that sell all over the place right now. It's weird.
Everybody's got that T-shirt. I am working on some stuff, and I started working on one, and then I thought, well, crap, I need to work on a few for St. Patrick's Day, and so I'm like, I'll just launch that right before. I'm thinking like next month.
Nice.
Also trying to find a store that doesn't rob you blind, because I don't want people to have to pay $30 for a T-shirt.
Yeah, true.
Mhm.
So Kelsey, what do you think? I'm kind of curious. Hear your thoughts.
I'm a finished whiskey person, so I love it. Like I said, I love Irish whiskey too. Like, it's just, I was into Scotch and Irish before I went into bourbon, but it's hard. Like I said, it's really, really hard for me to find any type of Irish whiskey whatsoever above 45% alcohol. So whenever I find something that's 50 plus, I'm just ecstatic to try it because it's usually always good, and you can't beat, finished Madeira cask. I mean, come on, what's not to like?
Yeah.
So here's the thing I figured out. It's not really, well, it's unfortunate for my wallet. They will ship to you to your house
Well,
frequently.
I'm sure they will.
It ain't cheap.
Nothing is.
Probably cost as much as the bottle does to ship it, right?
No, not that one. No, I have some that have. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Steve.
Jeffrey, thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, he's
You're free to
cooking
join.
Dana dinner.
Oh, if he wants to head over to my house next.
Jeffrey's primed up right now. He was just on Big League
Oh,
Bourbon.
good.
On for a while.
Yeah, they.
I'm kind of
they
glad
had a
you're
bunch
not.
of,
I'm glad it's
board
nothing
games
too horribly serious.
Yeah. So shipping from the UK is reasonably priced for you guys?
I had 2 bottles shipped recently from Umbrella Project UK is a shop that I use quite a bit.
Mhm.
And I think I only paid like 25 pounds for 2 bottles.
I just paid $50 today from Alberta, which is 3 provinces over in the same country.
Yeah. That's cheaper than US shipping, Stacy.
Yeah. Now, one of them was only like, what was it? 500, I think, milliliter, but still, it goes up. Irish malts in Ireland, they charge 50 euro for 1 bottle. The most is Mitchell & Son. But Mitchell & Son, no, they got you. If you want that new gold spot, the second it releases, that new blue spot, the second it releases, you're going to pay their shipping. I paid 80 euro. 1 bottle.
Oof.
That's 180. Yeah, Canadian.
$216 US for that
That's
first gold
crazy.
spot. But I had it back in June.
That's pretty spectacular. And it beat secondary, so there's the win there.
Yeah, that's a suck. Yeah, I've seen prices on that. I'm like, well, man, well, not horrible, but that's the one, and then that's just one of those once in a while things because, like I said, they know they gotcha. You want it right when it releases and not have to fight for it over here. Well, you're gonna pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why it's better just like buy multiple bottles. That's what Peter's saying too.
Yes.
So when we get them from Alberta,
100% correct.
the bottle I just bought cost me $400, so I didn't want to buy 2 other more bottles with it. So it was just $50. That was fine. No, I'm good. Because I just said yesterday I wasn't buying anymore for a while.
Yeah, I've said that. I've been saying that every week since September.
Yeah,
So have we. That's what everybody
easier
says.
said than done.
And I guess that's what it is. I don't even have any room left. I mean, I got my spare bedroom, I guess.
I've got the overflows in the
Nice.
bathroom closet.
Stacy, I know acacia from the type of wood that it is. I would assume that's how you would say it, acacia wood.
Mhm.
I've never seen anybody do any kind of cask with it though. Acacia wood is typically out of like Israel and that type of area, right?
I think so.
I'm going off Bible history here. That's why I'm.
Yeah,
acacia wood
no,
is
you're right,
mentioned a
because
lot.
that's a Basque. So there are 2 Irish bottles that actually use the acacia. The other is Method and Madness. They did a single pot still in acacia.
Ooh, I think I actually like the nose on that one a lot better than I do the Madeira, which surprised me.
So that one, I sent that to Top Shelf Dustin. Or I'm sorry, I recommended that one to Top Shelf Dustin. He went down and bought a bottle of it. And they did a review and were, I think, surprised how good it was.
Man.
And I know Whack has been on the fence about getting the cologne that are right there at Party Source because they ain't cheap. I mean, those 375 ml bottles are $89.
Ooh.
But it's good. It's good stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's like even more my alley. That's like real fruit up front, but I love the nose on it as well. It's like confectionery sugar on the nose.
I like the spice
nice.
on that one too. It kind of balances out how sweet it is.
We're such Canadian talk in the chat right now.
I thought it felt nicer in chat.
Yes. There's a lot of apologies happening. Oh, no, I'm drinking Irish right now. Not doing that.
Oh, you guys can drink whatever you want.
Well,
I actually busted this out for afterwards as well.
Peter White gave me
Oh,
some.
that's a
Sagamore.
good one.
Peter White gave me
Is that
some
the double oak?
like a 23.
That's the
That's
Oh,
Trev's
that's
pick.
a pick. That's Trev's pick. Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
Sagamore. Yeah.
stuck it more.
I just packed that up for the Turks to send it to them.
it's good.
So,
I got it and I'm like, well, you know what? Because I try to support everybody and I don't even really like rye whiskey that much. And I'm like, son of a gun, I gotta buy another one.
I know what the Turks are drinking. I recognize that bottle.
What are you
It's,
guys drinking?
Green.
So we're starting with Green Spot, but we're going Clonakilty next.
Ooh,
Yeah, I saw the
Clonakilty.
Clonakilty. I know what that is.
It's
Clonakilty.
a Christmas cake.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
I actually
that's-
grabbed that bottle of this stream myself, so maybe if you pour it, I'll join you. I gotta
Yeah,
open this
sure.
peeling first.
yeah,
Out.
Adam, when this bottle arrived, yeah, I drank it the entire day.
Not
the
good. Huh?
nose to me on that
I
bottle
put a
right
hurt on it.
there is unparalleled to any other pick that I've had from Sagamore. The nose on that thing is really, really good.
Sagamore is doing great stuff. Their finished stuff is out of this world. The new sherry finish is really, really nice.
I'm
Agreed.
wondering about that one. We have that one here, and I think the rum.
Yeah, the rum is nice too. It's more of
Yeah.
a summer. It would be good in in a cocktail. I mean, it's good to sip neat too, but
It's lighter and a little sweeter, just like you would expect from rum, right? You get a little bit of the mouthfeel. Not as much as some rum picks, but it's still a solid pour.
Oh, by the way, Turks, thanks for those samples. I've been going through those Found North. Those are good.
Awesome.
nice.
What you think?
You're gonna love those, Alex.
Oh,
I gotta-
I only have batch 4, but they gave me like batch 1, I think batch 2, the single barrel.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, we just ordered batches 5 and 6 as well. They just dropped.
I know. I was thinking about it and I was like,
I saw that. Yeah, I was going to have a friend of mine. They're in New
Oh, shit,
York.
that's
right?
on Wednesday.
Or they sell in New York. I was going to have a friend of mine grab
They
one.
probably sell in New York. Yeah, they're out of Massachusetts.
Yep. I'm actually going to a Found North tasting on Wednesday for batches 5 and 6, and they'll also have batches 3 and 4, which I haven't gotten to try yet, so I'm looking forward to
Nice.
it.
I think
Nice.
batch 5 was the one that I was most interested in. And it was, is that the corn? No, corn. No, corn.
5 was the Weeder, right?
That's the one. Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then 6 is the corn.
Yeah, 6 is more corn heavy. That's the
Yeah.
one that it has a 17-year age statement.
No,
Yeah,
Peter White sent me some samples. He gave me this first edition Ben Nevis 1997 23-year-old.
Wow,
Jesus.
that's a nice gift.
I know. He gave me a 2012 GTS.
Jeez.
Oh,
Blackguard
Peter Norris
5.1.
coming for me. Thank you.
He's got
It sounds
like
like you're struggling over there, Alex. Like what are you
everybody's
gonna drink?
well, the whiskey I have here is like garbage compared to the houses I've been in lately.
Ain't nobody on this phone hurting for whiskey.
Like, holy man.
What did they charge you in tax to get back across the border, Alex? Like $400?
Which one? Coming just recently?
Yeah.
No, I came back at 4 a.m. and the guy was pretty tired and he said, "You know what? You have a good night."
Oh, well, that was
Heck
nice
yeah.
of them.
Nice.
So
Honestly, you deserve one free for as much as you've paid.
moral of the story is that probably doesn't always work.
Yeah.
But those are the times you wish you had a second suitcase, and it's like, that didn't happen. No, it was good though, because I had like 40 cigars on me too. It would have just been a mess.
Wow.
Wow.
So, are we gonna do writer's tears?
What's
or
your cigar choice, Alex?
One sec, I'll show you. Right now, for the cheapest ones that I smoke all day. Actually, this new one. Usually I like Perdomo cigars. But actually I just picked up these Rocky Patel vintage 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are
Those
cigars.
are good.
I bought a box of those, but these are the ones my all day smokers.
Bull moose.
Bull moose.
Of course.
They're good. Me and the crew at Friday at Fred's were smoking these all weekend. They were good.
That's great.
And they're only like a $4 cigars. Oh wow.
$20 on a bottle of
cheap.
milk bread.
That's cheap here. It's like they're $40 a cigar here some places. Wow.
That's nice.
Alex, have you had either the Enniskillen or the Gold Spot yet?
I had a pour of Enniskillen. I haven't had Gold. Well, I haven't opened my Gold Spot. I had a pour at Shane's house.
Okay, you pick. I have both, so it doesn't matter.
Well, we can do the Enniskillen. I've only had one pour, like when I first got it. Did you? Is yours say Chapter 8 on it too? Right on the top of the neck.
No, I do. I have cast number 556. Oh yeah, it does say Chapter 8.
Okay, I was just curious because it looks like it's written in like marker.
They do have different cast numbers though, because my first bottle was a different cast number.
Mine's 9035.
Yeah,
You should tell them.
they've put out a lot of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Pop
You
in
guys
the
going to
corner,
writers
Kofi.
here, so follow along.
Yeah, we're doing the Writer's Tears and Enniskillen.
Yeah, I don't have that, but I do have this.
Oh, hold on there, Jim.
Is that?
Yeah, I guess if I can get the light not to blow it out.
Oh, the cast strength.
Ooh, what year's cast strength is that?
On the bottom.
The
2019.
19. Wow.
Yeah, I love the packaging. This is solid wood.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think they do that now.
Ha! You paid about $100 for that, a total one?
I think the cast strength
That's a
here
good one.
goes for almost $200.
I don't.
Well,
We
that's
can't even get it
Canadian
here.
too. That's about 100.
Actually, it's funny. Because this is cast strength at about 50 years of
Hey, cheers, Dan.
52%. As opposed to the two stacks at about 12% ABV more. There's a difference.
Yeah, just a wee bit. Yeah.
That's those dogs.
Dan. No,
The
I
nose on this one is so different than the two stacks ice wine.
I can imagine. This is like I can't. This almost but minus the fact that it's not a Scotch and minus the fact that it's not peated. This reminds me of the nose on one of my Colombian mezcal finished whiskeys. It's
Does this
weird.
remind you of mezcal finish?
Yeah, it's there's a nose to it that it reminds me of that. It's like it's not chemical. That's my brain wants to go to chemical, but it's not chemical. It reminds me like it almost triggers tequila to me for some reason. That's probably why I don't know. That's why I don't do blinds.
I get honey almond on this one.
Yeah, nope. I get more of my pears and my.
Yeah, I get a little pear, but I don't know why I get almond on this one. Well, I know why that's not. It's because it's what was it? We looked into the lineup at Enniskill and tried to figure out which of the ice wines this was from.
Never mind, Sugar Kitty. Only got 12 of them. I like Killoman. Like I've got different cast picks. Alberta's full of them. Killoman's like it's just crazy.
Yeah. This is our first Clonakilty pick, and it's impressive.
Their picks are impressive. I will say I'm impressed with Clonakilty was smart. They got over here and started doing picks early, and I think that gave them a little bit of an advantage. Their name is known in the U.S. over other smaller brands.
Am I at 11?
And their
That
price
Catoctin
was
Creek
really
is
good.
really good. I like that one.
Which one?
The Catoctin Creek, the rye.
Mm.
I like that one a whole lot.
That's a funky rye too.
Yeah,
They've got a
no.
funky mash or something going on in there, but it's really interesting.
It was really good.
It's 11 still, Sugar Kitty. I just looked.
Hmm.
Thought I was at 12. Thanks for keeping.
I'll have to get
track.
you a sample of that Clonakilty, Stacy.
I see.
Oh, thank you.
I see Clonakilty in Alberta.
Along with that other one that I have.
We don't get
Yeah.
store picks here. We get state picks.
State picks.
And state ain't picking no Irish whiskey in Ohio.
Would
I
you
know
trust
two
me?
different whiskey brands that are trying to do a pick with them, and they're not making it easy on either of them.
That sounds like a state, yeah.
So, Kelsey, it sounds like you liked the
The acacia,
Owen
Yeah,
more
cast.
than the two stacks, yeah.
yeah, they're both really good. To me, like I could sit with this particular acacia cast. That's the thing about the difference for me from bourbon to Irish and Scotch is I can sit with a Scotch or an Irish whiskey for a while and continue to play with it. Drop of water here, drop of water there, and get a bunch of different notes on it. That's what's fun to explore about those compared to bourbon, where I might get 5-6 notes. It's just fun to explore.
I love it too. Irish whiskey isn't hemmed in by any cask requirements right now. So,
See, it's the floral. That's what I'm probably getting. Is that floral?
it is now. That is true. It is really floral.
Yeah.
I
Almost
like how
a
you threw
rose
in right
water.
now, Stacy.
What's that?
I said I like how you threw in right now about Irish not being hemmed in.
Well, if the Irish Whiskey Association has their way, which is basically the Diageo and the Pernod Ricard, it makes up that entire council virtually. They don't like two things right now, from what I've heard from one of the other distiller. A certain whiskey bonder that I got to sit and have drinks with. They don't think anybody should be able to do a brandy cask finish.
Really?
So I tell you who they don't like, but I tell you the second thing they don't think should be permitted: whiskey in a can.
Two stacks.
Gee, I wonder who they're talking about. Who's released 3 different cask finishes in brandy and has whiskey in a can?
Apparently, two stacks is pissing them off.
Yes,
God
Sugar Kitty.
forbid they innovate.
Sugar Kitty, I'll pay in Canadian.
Invoice to follow shortly.
Keeping track of my whiskey.
Man.
My God, when I went to Greg McDonald's, oh my God, I just shake my head. He's like, pick a bottle to drink. I'm like, I mean, I don't. He's got bottles there. 90% of his bottles are not cracked. And it's like, he's got
Wow.
like 1,500 bottles or something.
God.
And it's like bottles you will never see again. Like I'm looking at things, and it's like, it's just unreal. Like old Carters, Four Gates, just all this 24, 30-year-old scotches. It's just crazy.
Hey,
Jeffrey.
You weren't
Hello.
waiting long. I literally just saw the scroll bar. I'm like, crap, somebody's backstage.
Well, not too long.
Now, what's the over/under on whether or not Jeffrey's wearing pants under that apron?
At least the apron doesn't say "kiss the chef."
How much do you want to pay me to find out?
Not enough.
Monthly subscription.
Oh God, Ethan, that's funny.
All right. So which one have you guys gotten into?
Kelsey's had both.
All right.
Try the acacia first.
All right.
That's going to be a hard one coming off of Gatsby.
I've had a good pause for 2 hours here.
What are you fixing Dana tonight, Jeff?
I got a good medley of carrots and potato. Ooh, hold on a sec. And then I'm going to fry up some chicken tenders here in a moment.
Nice.
Sounds good. That sounds way better than the Papa John's pizza that I ordered for my husband for dinner. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like doing much.
Food's food. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, we got home late last night from a movie and dinner, and then I ended up on Vic's stream, and so I didn't get to bed till like 1 o'clock.
What'd you see?
Banshees of Inisherin. Really good. It gets pretty dark there at the end, but it was funny. Shocker, I know. I went to the theater on Black Panther weekend to see the Irish movie.
Yeah.
And then we went to Fido's, so yeah. And we went for Irish.
I feel like you just called me out there because I saw Black Panther yesterday.
I'll be right back.
No, everybody in the world was seeing that movie yesterday because the theater was packed, except for the one theater we were in because that was not nearly as popular.
Jeff, rebuttal?
Yeah. Where's Sugar Kitty? Where's the link?
No rebuttal.
Yeah.
All true statements.
That's why you don't have a Patreon.
No need.
Yeah. Your sub shot right past me. I kept watching your number go up, and I'm like, yeah, they got me.
He drinks high-end whiskey with his feet showing. That's what he does. His feet pics.
Oh man. Oh, Alex, you don't want to talk about my feet. I've got some like Hobbit feet. I don't know who's into that.
Yeah, but
Dana's not even into that. She's like, put some socks on.
You've seen some pictures of me lately at the Schlammering. I am a hobbit, obviously, by the size.
Why are we talking about wax feet?
That surprised me when the pictures of you with.
Hey, you know what? I'm taller than Slapshot, so I'm about 5'7", 5'8". These guys are monsters. Like Bull was 6'6", 6'7". I think you're like a monster of a tall guy too, aren't you? Ethan?
Yes,
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
like Bull was resting his chin on my head by bending down. Like he had to bend down to do it. Like
My favorite picture is whenever Jason from Mash and Drum is standing next to Ethan. He looks like a midget.
yeah.
Jason's pretty short too, but just standing next to Ethan makes him look about 4 foot tall.
Wait. Jason's my height, Kelsey. That was shade that you just suavely threw there.
Well, you said you had
That was
hobbit
subtle,
feet.
Kelsey. Nicely done.
We got to see Leanne
this is lovely.
last night from Scotch on the Bayou
Mm.
and talked to her, and she looked at Ethan.
She's
She
a
was like,
sweetheart.
"You're
I love
tall."
her.
So Jeff, we have a Hobbit on our channel and we have Usher. So we got to figure out what I
That was funny.
Sure.
Everybody's been teasing Darrell that he looks like Usher.
Sure.
So I have to poke fun at him every time I can about that.
I can kind of see that.
I don't know if I would have done
Yeah,
that.
I could see it too. That's why it's funny.
But you do you.
All right.
Okay,
I gotta
Stacey,
grab
this
another
is
bottle, y'all.
really weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This brought me back to a moment and a flavor. This thing tastes like my wedding cake.
Yeah, I could
Interesting.
see
With
cake.
the
in-
with the fondant and
Mhm.
what flavor was it? I'll have to ask Dana now. But there's something that shot me back to my wedding cake on that one. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
It takes me back to the cupcake I ate after finalizing my divorce.
Hey
Oh,
man,
God.
that's all I look for sometimes though. When something shoots me back to a moment rather than a flavor, I'm always
Yeah.
like, ooh, that's interesting.
No, I do that too. I associate it. I'm like the French chestnut Method Man single pot still. I'm like, that's Twizzlers. I get Twizzlers on that. Or the Cologne, the Pinot Noir cask that's just like that one. That is still available at Party Source. That one is like lemon blueberry cheesecake or lemon blackberry cheesecake.
I still don't know what those Colognes are in Canada. So I don't know.
They're in Alberta.
Well, everything's in Alberta.
Everything's in Alberta. You're in a black flipping hole of Canada.
They don't even get the markup fee when they come across the border. I think in Alberta. Here we get 138% markup fee.
Nope. We give them a pat on the back and walk them right in.
Not us. We get sand in the Vaseline. That's what we get.
Worst cork ever.
Oh, glass.
What is that?
Glass cork.
It's from the Waterford bottle.
So
Ah,
I'll-
Waterford.
Oh,
That Waterford,
Yeah,
which
so-
Waterford is that?
I love Waterford for its
Is it Rothschild?
yeah. So this
The
is
sexy
the
bottle.
Rathclow.
They got quite a
As
few
you can see, the
offerings.
label's wet because I just spilled it on myself because of this damn cork.
All right, I might have to grab a Waterford.
They have quite a few out now. Waterford.
They do. So it's not the like the knock your socks off Irish whiskey, but it's super nerdy and it's super cool.
It is super nerdy.
Because it's all like from one farm, right? Or at least the single origin series is. So you can get the different editions, and it's from farms like down the road from each other, and they taste drastically different.
Interesting.
I'm on the fence with them about some of it. The Kubis are really good. That's what I'll grab over here to drink with you.
Those are
I
good.
Cheers,
imagine the
Lil
Kubi is
Morgan.
going to taste the best.
Cheers, Lil.
Yeah, cheers, Lil.
All right, I'm out of this, so let me grab that one. I'll have that one with you.
Hey, what'd you just pour? Or what'd you just pop?
oh man.
Give me 1 second.
I just keep going back on this one. I guess I'm behind because you guys have tasted this already. This Akai, I
Acacia.
literally
Acacia.
I do go back to my wedding cake. I get the fondant, I get the raspberry cream. I just keep going back to that memory.
It's very fruity and sugary, like, right? To me, that's what I kept getting on it too. There we go. Now I can see your face.
It's your show again. Whack. Let's do it.
Yeah, sorry about
There we
that.
go. Highlight it again.
Okay, Jim, what did you pour?
Give me 1 second. And I'll show you.
You said that already once.
Yeah, I'm cleaning a glass so I can pour it.
So
Oh.
that's the bottle.
Oh.
If it'll,
Oh, the 10-year. Yeah.
Stacy,
it's not going
Stacy,
to.
There
They
we
were
go.
like-
Now we can see it.
there were 10 different varieties of the Killoan at Party Source for a while.
There
and
are. Buy one of all of them.
I didn't buy any of them, and they're all gone.
I think there are some still there.
Okay.
Unless you've gone recently.
Yeah, I went recently. They're not there anymore.
All right, I'm gonna have to yell at my my buddy because he was supposed to leave me with some of the Pinot Noir, and I know he has it.
Oh, Black Pits. Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Hold on, Jim.
Yeah, so this is a Teeling Black Picks I picked up about a month ago. That is not only signed on the bottle by the master distiller Alex Chasko, but twice on the tin as
Nice.
well.
Oh wow,
Nice, Jim.
that's really cool.
I like
It
that
was at my
bottle.
local store because they had them over there for an event, and I went over there to pick up
Yeah,
a Powers John's Lane for Stacey's first stream that she had me on. And I saw that on the shelf and went, well, shit, I'm walking out with that, aren't I?
All right,
Waterford.
Ethan.
Well, that's a
All right,
fancy
well.
Waterford.
Yeah, haven't
This
seen
is-
Look
that.
at that neon
This
light.
is the Kubi.
Oh, nice.
That's an interesting label.
So
like,
that is a blend of all of their
Cheers,
single,
Will. Cheers,
like
Will.
28 of their.
What's
That's
the
cool.
texture underneath the label? Is that ribbed
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yep.
all the way down?
for her
Yeah.
pleasure.
I wasn't going that far, Ethan. But
And you can
I
see
was
it's
waiting
the
for Ethan to
bottle's
say
blue.
it.
Cheers, Rick.
That's a clear, like a cobalt blue bottle.
Yeah. The only Waterford I've tried was I think I got a sample of the Gaia. I think it was the Gaia 1.1.
Yeah,
I didn't really
1.2.
care for it.
It's
It was
1.2.
okay,
Yeah.
but it's just weird.
It's young.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, that's
it's
one
definitely weird
issue.
stuff.
The only problem I have with Waterford, I mean, it's amazing what they're doing. It really is.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, you're charging $100 for 4-year-old whiskey.
Yeah.
So you got to
Yeah.
be spot on with your flavor.
Yep.
Yeah.
The cuvées are pretty. I don't mind paying $100 for this one.
Yeah, see, like the nerdy side of me loves what they're doing. I love it. I love that they're trying to prove terroir and whiskey. It's awesome, but I'm with you. Like the price point, it hurts. It hurts. That's why I've only got 2. Otherwise, I'd have them all. I'd be like fucking Pokemon around here.
well,
All right,
every
so
price
I
point hurts right now.
You guys like the nerdy stuff, and I like you guys. So I'm gonna share a sample of this with you. So this is the Cologne 3-year. This is their own distillate. They released this at 3 years, and they admitted it's at 3 years. And I'll
Okay.
send you screenshots. They include a little insert because they wouldn't let them put everything on the label. But it's got the mash bill, it's got the maturation, it's got distillation,
Wow.
it's got every little detail.
That's cool.
And honestly, it's a better at 3 years old. It's a better whiskey than most of the Waterford I've had.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like again, none of the
Impressive.
Waterford are like knock me over good, but the nerdy details of it, knowing like this farm versus that farm versus this farm, and the difference of flavors, it's spectacular.
Are you in the Friends of Waterford, the Facebook page?
No, we're not.
So they
like I
did
need
a cask bottling for that group, and it was called
wow.
Blood Brothers, and that one was phenomenal. That one was really good.
Nice.
Okay, I'm cracking it. I'm gonna crack it.
Nice.
All right, Alex, crack it.
I'm like old now. I'm just like looking at my bottle and holding it.
He's like,
I'm
bring on
assuming
the
that means the
bring
Packers.
on the Kraken.
Yeah, that's eating too much friggin' barbecued meat and whiskey all weekend. My eyes are shot now.
Ooh.
I mean, if a pub song says it, it has to be true.
Yes. There we go.
Oh, I forgot how good this thing smells.
This is sadly my first spot. Not sadly, it's good, but
Well, there's going to be another one.
they're too expensive though. They're like $220 for like blue spot and red spot in Canada.
Wow.
We
That's
saw a red
crazy.
spot
Crack
for
between Canadians.
$179
Yeah.
the other day.
Red Spot is here now. The MSRP is $190.
Oh,
Yeah.
They changed the tube too. It's a metal tube.
Yeah, instead of paper.
Yeah. And like if I'm paying an extra $15-20 for that metal tube, just give me the bottle.
I'm with you.
And hello, Bookers. Bookers by itself without the box would probably be $60, $50.
So I just recorded a video just right before we did this, Alec, about the Jim Beam single barrels.
Yeah.
Those can hold their own to some of the middling Booker's batches for $30.
really?
Oh,
Really?
I can imagine. I actually seen a couple of those. I should pick them up. Actually, I think they're just over here in Minnesota.
Yeah, Whack, have you seen the price increases we just got on Irish whiskey?
Oh,
Uh,
Jane.
No.
Blue Spot is going up to $130, $35.
Really?
Yeah. They just increased Green
Why
Spot
are they-
to $70.
Interesting.
Wow, that's too much for Green Spot.
I can't
completely agree.
figure out what Ohio does to prices. I cannot.
I don't know if it's Ohio
They're
or
bad.
distillers though.
Hey, Shane.
Well, all right. So
How about the New
funky
Jersey
one, the
Turnpike?
funky one in Ohio right now is I just bought a
Cheers.
10-year.
Shane, jump on if you want.
I just bought a 10-year cast strength Lafroy 10 for $53. And the 10-year non-cast strength Lafroy 10 costs $63.
What are they smoking in the OHLQ? Shouldn't that be the other way around?
I don't understand it, but I definitely bought that.
Yeah, I hope. Fuck yeah.
That's funny.
I'll have to send you the list. Yeah. The one that ticked me off was just stuff like they increased the price of red breast Listeau again. We haven't had Listeau. That's the second price increase. We haven't had it since August of last year. But they've increased the price twice since then.
So January of this year, I was just looking back because I just made an order today from the same company in Alberta. I bought my Redbreast 21, my second one, in January of 2022 for $221. As of right now, it's $330 something. Like it went up $100 basically. It's like, what?
That's insane. That's something's wrong there to increase that much.
Yeah. That's a huge jump.
But yeah, the big one too here. So Redbreast 27 is now going to be $650.
So Canada's going to be about 800 now. It was 700 for the last while.
So I can actually
50?
Yeah, 650.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
That's why I told people, I'm like, you can find it under 500, grab it now.
Yeah.
That's price ain't going down. But I can get a Redbreast single cask from Ireland, have it shipped over here for cheaper than I can buy a Redbreast 27 downstream.
That's ridiculous.
I bought Brooklogic, 28-year-old Brooklogic that you'd never get for $300 something. Never mind, like.
Hey guys.
Hey, Darrell.
27. It's like
Michael Jackson in the house.
Usher.
My paw. God dang.
You had to bring it up.
I thought Kelsey was going to be the
Well,
one.
that was in the past.
No. Wait. Darrell. If you're Usher, I'm Hobbit. That's what they're calling me. So you got it way better off than I do. So,
you're kind of like what's his name? Stark when he was captured in that camp and he never ate for a while, and then he made the Iron Man first suit. That's kind of you right now, you know. Was it
Okay. For a box of scraps.
You guys are nuts.
Oh goodness,
rigged his own
guys!
heart.
I'm gonna have to jump off and make the wife some dinner. She's just getting off work, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for inviting me on, Stacy. Thank you for the samples. I appreciate it very much.
Anytime there's something you guys want to try, let me know.
Thanks, Stacy.
Don't say that.
Stacey,
I
have a question.
I have
for
more
you,
whiskey
Stacey.
than I could drink in one lifetime. So.
I know, right? There's not enough time in the world for some of the whiskey that we have.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you though. So I just poured the 2-stack.
Oh God.
So on this one, there was a little bit of runoff on the sample, so the label's all distorted. You have the proof on here. I can't read it. This thing is big. I like this a lot.
It is. Okay, let me go run and grab the bottle because I moved it I moved things into my bathroom closet when I'm like trying to conserve. So I got to run over there.
Bathroom whiskey.
Oh man. I mean,
That's-
the
yeah,
first
that-
one.
That's the coolie one, right?
The first one's
Yeah.
52.5. This one's
I think
like,
it's six. I think it's
this is
63.
65. 60, yeah, it's up.
I think it's 63. Let me grab the bottle real quick.
That bottle is
That's
fantastic.
the highest Irish whiskey that I've ever had right there.
Dude, it's so good. Oh my God.
Oh, it's
I
so
didn't want to
good.
put that sample down when she gave it to me.
I'm getting some like churro off of it too. I'm getting like the cinnamon
Churro.
spice thing.
Oh, so good. What is the What is that?
I'm getting like a strawberry.
I got.
Strawberry strudel. You know,
All I got on that thing was corn
strawberry
pudding.
mixtures off this red
Just
spot.
cornflake.
Corn pudding.
Corn pudding.
Pudding.
Oh, 63. Yep.
63.11.
Ooh,
That explains it.
that's a heavy hitter.
Madeira. Oh God.
Irish.
Those bottles are long gone, right?
These, yes, unfortunately.
Oh, it's
That
delicious.
was a whiskey club bottling, but I knew you three would really enjoy it, so I sent you three all a sample of that one. But they've They release stuff all the time. Like I've got the ice wine cast finish that I had to start. That was at 59%, 58%. I've got 2 of the brandy cast finishes. Those are at 63.
I need to get on the 2C. I don't know any of their stuff.
Tell you where to get it. I pay shipping for all of it, but
No, I definitely
I don't know.
need some.
Maybe you do.
Are you doing that right now? Look at you.
I am. I don't like sealed bottles. You know that.
This
Too
is an
constricting.
Irish whiskey stream. Come on, man.
Oh,
you can drink whatever you want. I don't care.
just
I didn't
slap
buy it.
I'll dive into some
us in
Irish
the
after
face.
this.
Durrell
So
just
I'm
slaps
enjoying
us
this
in the
tealing,
face.
but it's not what I expected it to be.
Is that
It's-
the? Oh,
The black it's sweet and it's lighter than you'd
Oh, man,
think.
that-
Yeah,
is
I
that
think
the
I thought
raspberry?
it was going to have a lot more smoke on it because it was peated, and it's really not that smoky. It's okay. I'm not complaining.
Was that
Sugar
the
Cookie,
last
let me know if
German?
you still have an echo.
Is it an echo?
He says there is. It might be me because I am.
It was
On a-
one briefly. It's not. It's gone
There was one quickly earlier, but when
Yeah, I think it was just when
Yeah.
Darrell joined.
I don't think so. I've got the earbuds like straight in my ears here. I hear no echo.
I'm on a tile floor. There's always an echo a little bit for me.
Durrell, is that the MJ pick?
I jump off
Oh shit! No, it was not. This
That's
is a
why there's an
Silverbox
echo.
Yeah.
one. Yeah, sorry. I keep the
Alright.
phone on the side so I can like just look at chat. This one was from Sailbox, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
But
I didn't jump
literally
on
a
that.
couple barrels away from their barrel because I knew I was going to strike out on theirs.
Man.
So I made sure I was able to try to get something that's going to be pretty similar. But
Yeah.
We did the same, Darrell.
I'm sorry.
We did the same.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we knew it was a crapshoot, right? Good luck. So whenever they dropped from Sealbox, I grabbed that 10-year quick.
They dropped
Yeah.
like a week and a half ago for Bourbon or Pride
Yeah.
or something.
I'm on the same boat.
Oh,
So on this one, Stacy, I'm comparing these two. These are 2 totally different animals. So
Yes, the one is blended, and the other one's a single grain, and they're from 2 separate distilleries as well. The Acacia is Great Northern, and the other is Cooley Stock.
oh, man.
did you send them the Tasmanian funky stuff?
I did not send them to Tasmania, and actually,
may
you are
like it.
getting
He
you
may
are
like
getting a
it.
sample of this good one too, because I've sent Kelsey and I sent Whack one. I'm going to send you one of the good ones. I'm like, all right, if Darrell doesn't like it, then it's not just me,
Oh, God,
because
yeah.
you guys all have better palates than I do.
I took. Oh, God, that's so weird.
Now you have Will's
Oh,
attention.
see,
The other one isn't
I'm
as
up for the funky
weird.
stuff.
You like the
Me
funky
too.
stuff? Oh,
I
I'll get
do. I
love
do.
it.
Whenever we get something funky, I'm always got something positive to say. And everyone's like, what?
So the thing, it's not actually the distillate that's the problem. It's the cask. It's not the cask.
I was like,
Yeah, it is the cask it was finished in. It was from Belgrove, which is a Tasmanian distillery, and they're big into like recycling or reuse. So they have like an old dryer that malts their barley, and they use the fat from the local diner, from the fryers. So yeah, it that's all you taste. It
God,
tastes,
it tastes like
grease.
onion rings and
Yeah.
deep fried alligator.
Deep fried alligator.
Hey, Tommy D.
I don't know.
It could be a good thing, actually.
The oat one is pretty. I don't mind that one. I'm starting to kind of appreciate it. But some people are like, "Oh my god, this is so good! They're bottle killing it." I'm like the biggest Cologne fan in the world. That ain't doing it for me.
I was curious to see what you think of that, but he's crying in the background, so you can go grab it.
All right, y'all. I think we got to call it. We got to go grab some dinner.
Thanks for having us on,
Yep.
Stacy.
Thanks, Stacy. It was great to see everybody.
Anytime. I hope you guys
Yeah.
join me again
Oh,
sometime.
good to see you.
Oh, for sure.
We absolutely will.
It was good to see you guys.
Cheers,
Cheers,
y'all.
Ciao.
Bye,
Bye,
Turks.
Turks.
Good.
Yeah.
I think you hurt Lil
All right.
Morgan's feelings.
I gotta
Going
piggyback
straight to
off of that
Belgrove.
though. I gotta go cook some chicken.
Gotta go cook some chicken.
So I'll see everybody later too.
Yeah.
No.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Wack.
Stacey.
Thank you for stopping on.
So Stacy, I am
Yeah.
actually weirdly. So this is the first Irish Like Gold Spot's the first Irish that I'm going to honestly say that I'm not getting pears. I'm weirdly getting almost like a strawberry strudel kind of a note, but it's weird. I get strawberry like right away, but it's like a bakery kind of strawberry.
I get like baked apple and then like cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah,
I ate a lot of cinnamon with that one.
I don't know. Maybe my brain's just thinking of strawberry for some reason.
No, because when I first cracked it, I was getting a little bit different notes. And when I got near the bottom is when I started getting more, and that cinnamon really started coming through. It was cinnamon and vanilla and those cereal notes and a little bit of baked apple. So
it's very
kind of evolved as it.
It's very bakery forward. More than
it's very bakery forward.
Which is not horrible by any means.
No, and I wish they'd had it in the older cask a little longer. I think I mostly get the bourbon. But.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's another one coming out.
Oh, good.
Which one?
They just have been announcing like teaser videos on Instagram for it, and it looks like the guess is that it might be a Blue Spot single cask. I don't know if that's true, but they've got a glass of whiskey and a big Blue Spot there, and are saying new whiskey is coming. So usually it's only like a couple days, and they'll actually announce what it is.
Okay, this guy smoking. Nobody's smoking. No. You with like chicken in your hands. What are you doing?
Nice sugar kitty.
Sugar kitty.
Go that way. This is kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely like that Black Pits. I wish I'd bought it earlier. It's pretty good. It's not what I was expecting it to be. I think I was expecting it to be a lot smokier and peatier. Like the reason I had it in my head that I wasn't expecting this to stand up to say an Octomore at all. I mean, you try to pair it up against an Octomore, and the Octomore is gonna punch its lights out and send it back and toss it back across the board of Ireland. But I expect it to be smokier than it is. But it's good. I like it.
It's about like Connemara. It's like 14 to 15 ppm.
Yeah.
But it's got the additional layer of flavor being finished in the Sauterne. Is that 40 proof? 40 ABV, sorry.
The Black Pits?
Yeah.
I hope not. No, it's 46.
That's what I thought. I thought they were all 46. Well, you got that going for it too then. But I'm curious to try the cask strength, but instead of getting that, I got another Midnight Silky and the Red Silky that just released. So they're 2022 Red Silky released. So that's supposed to ship this week because I was waiting for the bottle of the Lakeview Single Estate release. And
he told me
to drop that off. And meanwhile, while it was waiting, they're reaching out to me and like, all right, throw that on. And I'm like, all right, please, for the love of God, drop that bottle off Monday so I don't keep adding bottles to my order. Because I'm probably only a day or two away from adding that Black Pits cask strength. They had it for Cullen that released as well. And I'm hoping they don't get the new Dunbills release, or else I am royally screwed. I'm gonna end up getting that one. They did a new 12-year PX.
That's a Middleton box, maybe.
That looks like the Redbreast 27.
Or it could be Durrell clapping us all in the face with his Irish, you know what?
Did you just pull out a 27?
I believe we pulled out a 27, so I might be drinking a 27.
Yeah. That's where I tap out. I got nothing on that level.
I'm going to be drinking on my fancy glass. Anyway, so Waterford, if you can get the Cooties, these are the ones that are at least kind of worth what they're charging for them.
I'm going to see which ones we have here, because I know we have a bunch of them.
This is in the States now. I have seen it in a few states.
Yeah, we get them. We get them in Alberta, quite a bit of them. I'll just see which ones they have.
All right, what are you dragging out, Darrell?
Redbreast.
That's what I figured. Or you know what? I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to go with
Yes.
Which one do you have?
I'm gonna pour this one.
How are
Oh,
they?
interesting.
Are they noticeably different than like just the standard like 12 years?
Yes.
Really?
Huh.
Are they
Yeah.
better?
This is a yeah. I'll hook you up here. This is a trad pot. It was only released in Ireland, and it was, you can still find them on auctions all the time. But somebody told me, no, you have to try it, and I did. And I'm like, God, why did you do that? Because now I'm gonna have to buy another. Here, I'll do the fancy glass.
Yeah, I had to pour mine out. I'll get mine too. Can you get a 30-year Dreamcast?
On the auction, I'm gonna hook you up. So I'm gonna send you the link to the auction site I use, and yes, you can.
I need one. As long as it's under 1,000.
They will. Yeah, they're under that.
Like 8-ish.
Yeah. All the Red Rust single casts and the Dream casts are usually on there.
Okay.
There's always somebody every month willing to give up a Dream cask.
Which one did you say? The Waterford Cuvée?
The Cuvée.
Yeah, $94 here.
That's less than I paid for it when I first bought it.
That's
Oh,
Canadian.
I overheard you guys earlier about the 27. So prices over here are stable. They're $439 with no tax. So if anybody needs them,
You know what?
You said $439?
$439, yeah.
Wow.
All right, after Christmas, if that, I might have to see if that's still.
I got a couple set aside at my local, so they're not going anywhere.
All right, yeah, is that batch 3?
Yeah, batch 3.
Yeah, they just went up to $650 here. I can send you.
All right, let's neuter that.
Send you the list. I sent it to Whack.
Congratulations, Stacy. You get your first spot.
Oh.
I didn't even click on the link yet, Jim. Jeez, slow down.
I forgot how good this smelled.
Somebody got it.
Glendalough.
I'm gonna need you not to put chicken bones.
Oh, I feel like I made it. I got my first box.
Is Glendalough a good Irish?
Glendalough? Yeah.
Glendalough? Yeah.
The double
they're
barrel.
pretty good.
Yeah, the double barrel is a nice single grain.
The 17-year, a 25-year, 25, $600.
Yeah, the 13 is really good. That if you find a 13-year Mizunara, I'd snap that up.
Yeah, $13.99. 13 Mizunara's here too, 164.
Yeah, that's excellent. Although I don't know if it's worth that much.
I feel like Durrell now.
What was that?
I said I feel like Durrell.
Fancy glasses.
The big glasses. It's just
I got my Middleton Barrel Club box this week, and it came with these lovely glasses that I will probably rarely use because I'll break one of them. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, these are kind of like a little. They're fancy, but they're like I've seen worse. Like the tulip ones that Jeff and Pep use, they're really, really nice, but they're really thin. Like when you grab it, it's like it's like a feather. So
I have a Copita that's like that, and I'm just being very delicate with everything with it.
Yeah, Kara.
I'm tempted. Oh no, I don't have it.
No, I don't. She's trying to sit on the red breast box. Get out of here, little girl. Stop.
Now, Glendalough, if I recall correctly, all their higher age-dated stuff, the 13, the 17, 25, that's going to all be coolly sourced distillate.
Well, and they don't make the 13
still
Mizunara anymore.
Yeah, that's the 13 is discontinued, replaced by the 7. The pot still is their own distillate, but it's only 2.5 years or so old. It's young. It's not bad, but it's young.
Yeah.
And the double barrel, I don't know if that's theirs or they sourced that. I'm assuming they sourced that.
Red Breast 27 here was $8.49 now, and this one store dropped to $7.49.
What a steal!
Yeah, buy 2.
I'll get 2 of those.
Shit.
Holy shit!
Listau is 124.
Oh, fuck off!
I think that's like 80 something over here for that.
It was 72 here. I think it's 80 here now.
I'm tempted to buy the Middleton stuff. There's Middleton and their Blue Bell Irish and Middleton Berry
Whoa. You have a Blue Bell?
Well, I don't have it. No, it's $3.99.
Those are highly collectible. That I believe that was the first release of the Dare Gaelic series.
Oh,
that's a Dare Gaelic.
Yeah.
Dare Gaelic at $3.99? The first batch?
Yeah, the Blue Bell. The Blue Bell, I think, is. I don't know if that's more I'm thinking people go for that one more than the Grinsel's Wood even.
Yeah, I only have the Kyle bags. Those are the first ones I've owned. And they're both pretty good.
The ones prior to Knockrath are highly sought after because you don't see them much anymore at all.
And which one is that?
That's the Bluebell.
The
Bluebell
Bluebell.
Forest.
Like, I just clicked on this. It's sold out, but it's showing still in this one store.
But that one is one you could buy, and I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
Those are good. They're cast strength. It's Middleton single pot still.
See, it would take somebody like, say, Durrell or Bourbon to even come up into Alberta and just tour hitting stores, because there's so many bottles probably sitting on a shelf, because we're always the last years later to get certain whiskeys. And there's probably just like so many collector's bottles sitting on shelves in Alberta right now. It's unreal. I don't know. I'd have to drive around, but I'm not going there.
Yeah, I have a friend that does that. So when he goes, he actually is the reason I had 2 bottles of Enniskillen, because he drove over to Ontario and kind of cleaned you guys out.
Here,
you should go to Alberta. Alberta, there you'd probably just have a heyday.
You were talking about Middleton and single pot still. Did you see the little rare bottle of Middleton single pot still that arrived in Ohio this week?
Oh, I saw that.
With the police escort.
With the police escort.
They did that last.
I think it was somebody in the Facebook group that posted the video of him opening it. That was fun.
Middleton Silent Distillery, Chapter 3, a 47-year Middleton single pot still whiskey. The retail on it, they paid $50,000 for the bottle.
Sounds a bit much for a 47.
Well, there's only 92 worldwide. The distillery closed down. I think they said 1975 is when it stopped producing whiskey. So they've got enough. They're doing a 5-year series. So last year was a 46 year. This is a 47, and 50 is the last year. And they're doing it for a charity event in Cleveland. That I went to one day of it last year, and they're raising money for just a great charity. Provides end of life care for homeless and indigent. But to attend, they kind of rocketed the price up this year. And
$3,500 a seat.
Yeah, $3,500. Now, you get like a Waterford canner and crystal. You get all these little extras, and you get a few more pours of whiskey. And you get to meet Kevin O'Gorman, who's coming over from or Billy Layton, that's coming over from Ireland. So they're all going to be here in person. But it was like 2,300 last year, and now they're upping it to 3,500.
Stacey, was it 2 stacks earlier you guys were drinking?
Oh God!
So that was a whiskey club release, the Stories and Sips Whiskey Club, and then the Irish Whiskey Club.
It is 2 stacks, right?
Yeah, it's a 2 stacks. It was coolly sourced.
Yeah, because I have 2 stacks Smoke and Mirrors and 2 stacks First Cut.
You have the Smoke and Mirrors. I flip them on. I've got to figure out how to get a bottle from Alberta. Yeah, you guys got the Smoke and Mirrors that was a maple finish. And then you also got a PX finish, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what that First Cut is.
You don't want the First Cut. The First Cut's the 43%. That's a German can.
Then what's Smoke and Mirrors? What would that be? I can't.
That is a peated stout finish.
Oh, yeah, there's no picture on it.
That doesn't sound good, Stacey.
It's only $69 though.
So it's a peated stout finish, and then you guys got 2 special Canadian editions, and one was a maple syrup cask. And then another, I think, was a PX cask.
Oh, okay. Yellow Spot 104. The cast strength here. Oh, Writer's Tears cast strength 164.99.
Yeah,
that's Canadian. So that's about 130. No. That's about 130 your price. 120.
Yeah, that's about what it is. That's about right.
Double oak. $66.
A double oaked Irish whiskey?
The Writer's Tears. It's a core expression.
I think I'm going to end up ordering another bottle of the 2 stacks cherry brandy cask. I'm blowing through that bottle, and it tastes like freaking cherry Coke.
How much are they?
I think it was like, let me look it up. I think it was like $80 some, and then I got to ship it from the Netherlands. But I'll reach out to you after this because I'm going to get a couple. So
I want you to add me on the list to like almost all of it besides the peated stuff.
except the peated stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm gonna gift it to my boss is a whiskey drinker, so I think I'm gonna get a bottle for her for Christmas. But hopefully she's not watching. So surprise.
Pete's
But
the way of the world.
yeah, it's really freaking good. And it was a Netherlands release, so that when it first released, me and my friend had to spend freaking 20 minutes deciphering Dutch on their website so we could get a bottle. And finally, somebody from there emailed me, and it was all English, so I could just chat with them back and forth and get it.
Oh,
I have friends in the Netherlands, if that simplifies things.
That might actually, because normally I just ship it to Ireland. They do for the amount. I'm going to order enough to get the free shipping, and I'll ship it to Ireland, and then I have a place in Ireland that'll ship it to me here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a couple really good friends out there. They're in Holland.
I think it's Find Rams.
What is it?
Find Rams.
Find Rams.
I'm pretty sure that's the name of the place that Shane told me to go to. Shane McCarty from Two Stacks.
Gotcha.
Hi, Emily. Thank you for dropping in, man.
Terrell, since you're probably the only one that would probably ever even see a bottle of this, what is Buffalo Trace Single Oak Project 3?
Single Oak Project 3?
Yeah.
So I know that they did a bunch of those single. Those single oaks. I don't know about the.
I don't hear any crying, so it's okay.
It's $300 for a 375 mil.
Yeah, they're very limited. Give me a second.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't see many of them around.
This is sold out. That's it.
And are they white? I want to say they're white dog too.
It says.
Wait, do you have a picture of it? Is the liquid clear or brown?
Brown.
All right. Maybe I'm thinking of a different bottle, but I remember that Single Oak Project. Does it has like a leaf or a tree or something on the front of it?
Yeah, it's like a leaf, like branches.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see much of those pop up. I don't really know much about them. And I don't even really know anybody that has tasted them.
I've never seen it. I'm just going through this one site that I use, but I don't use it very often. I'm just going through this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple pop up.
E.H. Taylor Amaranth, $199.
I think Lewis Morgan knows a little something about it.
If that's $199, you need to buy every single one.
They're sold out right now, but
Amaranth Grain of the Gods.
You think you wouldn't pay $300 for that bottle?
For it.
E.H. Taylor, $249. E.H. Taylor, 18-year, $249. Sold out.
Oh yeah, that's sold out.
That's good.
It's funny they still keep this stuff up though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's annoying. It's like freaking clean up your website.
But the sad thing is like we do have like whiskey here that is MSRP priced compared to because it's like a lot of non-secondary sitting at stores.
Andrew, they could be anywhere as long as they'll send me the whiskey that's in the Netherlands.
Okay, so we'll think there were $50 at the distillery. Sugar Kitty says there were small experimental samples. Ask Chris a little about those. Those are white oak leaf. And Jeff Wacker is saying Single Oak should hit in 2023 since they found the winner recipe. So yeah, don't buy it, Alex.
No,
the consensus here. Don't.
Although now I'm thinking about it, Andrew, maybe that's why I couldn't decipher the Dutch because it was Danish.
No, I just bought a Gatsby today from Alberta, so I'm not going to be buying it.
Oh, fuck you.
I want to
use my language. Sorry.
That's not
right there with. You missed it. Never mind. God dang, I missed it. Oh man.
Get back here with my bottle, you little runt.
Is she at least taking a good one?
Yeah, she wasn't. She has like we went out to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, she's upset right now. So she has like a they do salt and vinegar dry rub. So she has one of those wings in her hand. She's running around and like she's playing with her sister and like she's pretending to swim on the floor to try to get to her. I was trying to show you her doing it. It looks funny as heck. She's a trip. Let me fix that.
There's a lot of Jack Daniels on here. Oh.
Yeah, I love all the pictures and stuff you post. She's got so much personality.
That's the 1-year-old. That wasn't the 4-year-old. The 4-year-old's probably who you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's that's my she's my good one.
That was young. Okay, I got
This
it.
is the demon. This one right here. Come on, you want to say hi with your chicken bone and your hair looking all wild? You say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Say hi.
Eating
Hello.
chicken bone.
No, I want to just eat Buffalo Wild Wings. All right.
I don't blame you. I want to eat chicken too.
Hello.
And you're waving with chicken.
Chicken bone.
Oh, she is so precious.
Jim Beam Masterpiece Sherry, $4.99.
Oh, the Masterpiece. That's actually a pretty good bottle, but I won't pay $500 for it. Jeff has a bottle of that. He sent me that in a blind. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the prices are starting to get a little crazy
Mm.
on just everything.
Anything good that I see here is sold out. Oh, but Kentucky All Confiscated is in every freaking Alberta store right now for a measly $164.
Yeah, we still have the St. Patrick's edition bottle down here for $134, $135.
Oh, that's here. Yeah, well,
It's
it's
not
160, 164 here.
It's a really good $75 bottle.
Holy, Knob Creek 15's $249 here. Holy.
God.
I got it for $120 or something like that.
So much
I wish we could get the Knob Creek 18, but I'm thinking that's allocated.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
I drank the 18 at Greg McDonald's place
Mhm.
after I got a pirate bottle. Elijah Craig was like high proof. Anyhow, I was going side and side with it. Oh my god, that freaking 18 was so bitter and woody. It was unreal.
Really?
There was no sweetness, just eaten wood. Compared to that pirate bottle. Oh, the pirate
bottle is just those things are absolutely insane. Like I made the mistake of buying one or sampling one. Then it was like a rabbit hole. I was like, oh man, I was buying up every single one that I can find that was like 500 or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then everybody got the word. Like Jason put ADHD put out a video of the same batch that me and Jason had, and everybody started. You seen secondary flutter with this thing, that same exact batch, man. It was just like, oh, I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. Like
the second Jason puts out a review, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Damn.
It's gonna be hard to find now. And like that's why Gold Spot was just a nightmare this time. And I'm like, just hold off. Just hold off.
After we get it. Say it's terrible.
Man, I'm like, people around here are gonna go nuts now.
Yeah, the Gold Spot was pretty good.
Yeah, but it was a nightmare to find.
High proof version of it. Like, give me just cash strength everything Irish whiskey. Well, not everything, but the majority of it. It's so good.
They're making a lot more of it now. You just have to step away from the major brands. You have to step away from Redbreast and Green Spot and Powers and the regular Bushmills.
I mean, honestly, Powers isn't really doing anything innovative or interesting yet.
Well, yeah,
but they do have that rye coming. That's why
they've got that 100% rye coming. And I don't know if you've. Well, I know you've seen because you saw the billboard where they're trying to reinvent themselves.
Yeah, I saw that. Like I said, I know where that is.
Yeah, and that's why I keep trying to tell people. I'm like, guys, everybody I talk to over there that's involved in whiskey, they're worried about Powers as a brand because they're not really over there. They're not investing any money into it at all. This is the first advertising I've seen for it over here in a long time. And I think the only reason is because it's to push up brand recognition before that rye bottle hits.
Probably, yeah.
Good. Yeah.
And I'm hoping that takes off and at least get some US audience because they're not in a good place for a brand. They're in a group in a bad portfolio. They're in a portfolio with a lot of other popular brands.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're in a portfolio with Redbreast and
Middleton and
the
the Spot.
between two heavy hitters going. Oh,
who are we speaking of?
Yeah.
Powers.
Powers.
Powers bottle that was just unbelievable, or sample unbelievable the other day. Oh my god.
Which one?
It was he gave me two. One was a high proof version, and I think I threw away the.
He probably had one of the single casks.
It was a store pick, I think. No, maybe not. Or it is. It is a store pick, but out from Ireland.
I'm just going to say they're not really doing anything over here.
It might have been the Friend of Hand bottle. They do a few over there. They've done a few store picks. They've done an aviation one. They did a Friend of Hand bottle. I think they did. Was it either Palace Bar or Temple Bar? They did one of those.
Oh, so that reminds me. So going all the way back to the beginning of your stream, that Bailey's the whiskey, that's showing up on the Temple Bar's store. So that was something that they were involved in.
Yeah, they can keep it. I don't see me paying $300 for a Bailey's whiskey.
They have it priced over $1,000, but it's sold out.
Some of those are getting, so the Sunny Malloys, which they had a 16-year Redbreast single cask. That's like my unicorn bottle. And someday I'm going to end up picking one of those up on the auction sites. But they just did another Sunny Malloys bottle, and they did a 19-year. And they jacked the price up to €595 for a 19-year. And I'm like, dude, your one that was 3 years less retailed for like right around, I think, 300, 250.
Kara, stop, baby. Oh my goodness.
So what I did with this last night, because I poured some of this during Kilco's stream, is I poured it, and I slapped a stopper on this and let this John Lane sit for about a half hour. The blast of toffee and caramel I got off the nose of this was amazing.
Really? I'm going to have to try that then. Jim, I gotta send you a pour of the Jameson single pot still. I thought that would be, when I first opened it, I thought, well, this is like Green Spot. But the more I let it open up, I'm like, no, this is John's Lane.
Huh.
It's a lot more bourbon forward, but I don't think it's as good as John's Lane. I mean, it's a good $50 bottle. Not plus shipping, which...
And see, the problem is you pair them together on the shelf and see who sells better, and the Jameson's going to win every time. Just because it's got the brand name.
Yep.
Which is
people
bullshit,
buy it. Yeah, I think they sold like 10 million cases last year or something like that.
I feel left out. I didn't bring a box out, so here's my box. My 21.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's what I asked for Christmas.
21's the best in my
opinion. I don't have a 21.
21 is my favorite out of all of them. I had the 27 at Shane's house. Doug Age brought the 27.
Wow.
21 is, in my opinion, not. Like a lot of people like the 15, but 21's, I think.
Yeah, that's one of the few areas where me and Donald vastly disagree. He loves the 15, and that's my least favorite.
Yeah.
But it's the most bourbon in the mash bill, or than the finishing.
Was that Redbreast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one of the few I don't have. That 21. It sits at the shelf. Like I can grab that at any point. I've just never.
Same here. It's up to $350 here, but
yeah, it's $299 here.
That's going to be one that I asked for like Christmas or birthday or something. I like it. Don't get me wrong, Alex, it's really, really good. But I like port finishes too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm drinking a port finished Clonakilty.
There you go.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's a store pick from Irene down in Canterbury Liquors. Irene Tran.
Yes.
Tan. Oh, what I say, Tran? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this pick, Jim. You were down there when I picked it up, actually.
Which one is it?
You got it sorted.
The Clonakilty.
Yeah. Hey!
Is it the Queen's
Christmas
Jam
cake?
or the other one?
He's got the Christmas cake.
Yeah, I get the Christmas cake. The Queen, I didn't care for the Queen's jam quite as much. It's good though.
Yeah.
But I like the Christmas cake.
Yeah, I gotta make it.
Alberta had that.
Actually, I gotta have a chat with her.
She seems like somebody that'd be fun to talk to.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you could sit and talk to her about whiskey for a long time.
I want to try to get her on a Wednesday night with me and Jeff and him. What I want to do is go down there, grab probably like 5 bottles that I haven't tried of her picks. And basically, you know how she is, Jim, when we're down there. Like, she literally just talks the whole process of like how she picked it, why she picked it. And I kind of want to just have that conversation while we're tasting through some of these samples. Basically, like if we were there sampling her stuff, but have her on stream so everybody else can basically get to know, like, they know her. Like, she's pretty well known, but I think it would be pretty
I think
cool.
everybody knows her, yeah.
Yeah.
At this
But it'd
point.
be nice to go through it, you know, as like taste it virtually and just have her kind of like walk through the process of why she picked it and all that good stuff.
That's what I think would be really interesting, is to find out what about this cask made her decide to pick it.
Yeah, like her palate's like it's so silly. Like she has like 100 different barrel picks there, and like the only ones I didn't touch when I was down there with Jen was like just some peated stuff. But like every other thing was worthy of buying. Like Ethan and Katie went down there when they were here like last month, and they were like, I had to like stop myself from buying a lot. Like they were buying everything that they tasted. Like she doesn't put out something that's not good, which is kind of crazy. Oh man, the nose though is good.
Yeah, she's one of the people I literally have like a small list of people that I would love to just sit and talk to for a really long time, and she's definitely one of those people.
Yeah, she's
like,
super
the
sweet.
amount of knowledge she has is just amazing.
Yeah. Kara, what are you doing, girl?
Darrell, I'm definitely gonna have to get you some of this. You would like this one. This is very trad hot.
The brandy one?
The 10-year. The red breast 10.
Red breast 10-year, yeah.
Yeah, it's got some Oloroso sherry in it, but it's very trad pot. It's 50 under my glasses, 59.1%.
Really? Oh wait, then I'm thinking, because I know a buddy of mine had a bottle like that, but I didn't think it was cash strength. I thought it was just did they have regular releases that look like that label? Like lower proof?
Nope. They had different batches.
How old is that bottle? Is it like a dusty?
No. When we got the US, the small batch with the blue top on it, they got this one right after.
Oh, okay.
So this was a limited edition released for the Birdhouse Club, although all over Ireland.
Gotcha.
They had tons of them.
He has a dusty. His is like from the 70s, but it looks similar to that label.
Okay. Yeah, they did. They went old school on the label. No, this is only from like 2020, 2021. 2020, because that's when we got the small batch.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's I think it's almost like a freaking like a Listo cast strength. I mean, you can taste that sherry on it, but it's very trad pot. So it's more done like John's Lane in that kind of style. It's ridiculous good. It's one of those, and and everybody told me how good it was, and I finally picked one up, and I'm like, more now. God,
Jack layer first. Give it a moment.
it's like my friend warned me about the cologne. He's like, "You're gonna hate me after this bottle." Well, yeah. Setting my alarm to Irish time so I can get up and order this freaking whiskey. And I do actually, since you suffered through the bad one, I do have one bottle of this Acacia that I sent Kelsey and Whack.
Is that another bad one?
No, that's the one they both really liked.
Did I have that one or no?
No, you did not. No, I sent it to Whack because he kept asking me about getting them, and they were just over the border in Kentucky. Because I had to at Party Source because I had to work to get him there, and he was on the fence about picking one up. And I actually need to call him because he said they were sold out, and I was going to pick up restock there. And that means one of my friends beat me to it, so now I got to go find out which one so I can get another bottle of the Pinot Noir.
My little guy's upset. I don't know if you can hear. I'm like screaming a little bit in the background. Sorry.
When Cologne came over here, I talked to the manager of that liquor store and was talking to Brendan Cardy in Ireland and getting people to get a hold of him. It was a pain, but they were so willing to stock it for us, and we were thrilled. Well, I didn't realize they actually had to restock it multiple times.
Really?
Yeah. So he had sent it other places in the country, and they actually had discounted it because it wasn't selling as much. And here, this store went through 3 or 4 rounds of it.
Nice. This girl. Sorry. This girl is just nuts. Oh my god. Finishes her little sour, and then she comes running like, for like more.
They keep it exciting.
Yeah, she definitely does. Oh my god. The rest are fine. She keeps me on my toes.
So, Jim, you look a little confused.
No, it's just I'm trying to think back to the first bottle of this Jean Delane that I had, because what I'm getting on this model, and I'm maybe I don't know where the hell I put the damn gun. Must be over here somewhere. Maybe I put it away. I think I'm maybe a quarter of the way down this bottle, and I'm just getting I don't know if it's toffee or caramel, but I'm getting a lot of that, and I don't remember getting that on the first bottle of this I had. The first bottle I had took and it was one of the older style bottles. Took a while to open up, and once it did, I was getting a lot of fruit on it.
I have the older ones, and you've seen me and Donald go for the older ones.
And I mean, I like this. It's just I feel like this is a little different from the older one. Not in a bad way.
Supposedly it's the same whiskey, but
yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Donald. I did mention you screamed to him earlier this afternoon when we were on Scotch Down Under, and he said he was going to try and show up, but
he usually does. And I'm going to
fellow Massachusetts resident all the way on the other end of the state.
Yeah.
I've seen Sons of Liberty.
I've not heard of Sons of Liberty. Thank you, Keith.
I think you're out of Rhode Island.
Yeah, I sent him a reply. I haven't had any of this stuff. I heard of him. I think it's pretty low. I think it's local to us.
I believe they're out of Rhode Island.
Yeah. I've never had any of this stuff.
Springbank 10 PX. Hello. Oh yeah, definitely Peter. It's gonna be a bloodbath. You're not wrong. Woo.
What is it?
Yeah, we're just
Springbank. PX. Yeah.
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 I rarely see any Springbanks even available. We see
the I mean,
but I don't.
Even here in the States, you don't see it. When you do, it's like that.
Kentucky
it's priced stupidly.
Party sort. Well, they had the 10-year, but I think they sold all of it. But we don't get it in Ohio at all.
Is it good stuff? Is it peated? I've never had stuff from Campbelltown.
No.
Springbank is not peated. No. It's got the being from Campbelltown. It's got that Campbelltown funk, which is kind of a malty,
like barrel must funk.
Barrel must thing, but it's not peated at all.
Okay.
I mean, I
think they have.
Oh gosh,
peated. I think they've done a peated Springbank.
They're at Wakefield, Rhode Island.
Wakefield?
Sons of Liberty Distillers.
Yeah,
it's not too far from me.
Yeah, Long Row peated is the peated version of Springbank. Wakefield, Rhode Island.
You know, Keith, sometimes we look at those distilleries that are far away and forget about the ones that are in our backyard. I just recently got to Middle West Spirits. And they've been open for how many years? And they're 20 minutes from my house. And I literally just
heard of them. Yeah, thank you, Peter White, for clarifying that. Springbank is slightly peated, but you really can't pick it up.
Hey, cheers.
Long Row is heavily peated, and Hazelburn has no peat at all. Bourbon Baller. What's up, buddy?
I've got to stop impulse buying whiskey, though. That's my stupid thing. I just see it, and it's like my brain tells me you know what? I'm never going to see that one again. I'll buy it. And then I sit back and I look at my emails later on. I'm like, I just bought $300 whiskey. Like, I just did.
Don't touch.
Yeah.
I pass on all these $200 and something picks, and then saying, you know what, I got lots of whiskey, and then I jump on this sporadic bottle I see, then I'm like, oh, shake my head.
What's your drink of choice, Alex? Is it like bourbon or scotch?
I'm gonna say I lean more on the bourbon side. I do like scotch. Like these two cabinets are full of scotch. I like peated scotch.
Oh God.
Sorry, Darrell.
But my this here is all my my bourbons and whiskeys, like my American stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, this is Scotch, Irish. There's some Irish over there too. But I have Canadian whiskey, some Canadian rye. Not just rye. Sorry.
I would hope you're sitting in freaking Canada. I would hope you have a bottle of Canadian or two.
Yeah, you get sick sometimes of the Canadian you see on your shelf. But Peter White has guided me to some really good distilleries in Ontario. So I have them where they have like 4 grain, 3 grain, like different varieties, not just 100% rye.
Mm-hmm.
Like most Canadians is 100% rye. It's like you get tired of that every once in a while. Like, him and I are just talking because we do a lot of our shopping in other provinces.
No, I do that with I combine shipping.
Well, me and
try to get the cost down. So the new Jingle single malt bottle, the small one. A friend of mine picked me up one so I could not have to pay $50 for shipping on that one.
Well, that's what I bought a Gatsby tonight, and it was $52 in tax plus $50 shipping. I'm like,
oh.
And I only bought it just
2 gold spots, nice.
I only bought it for more of the collection side of it than I did for actually wanting to drink it.
Lee, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, that was pretty much my take too.
What's that?
I picked this up recently, Alex.
XO. Don't even know what that is.
That's Crown XO. That's the cognac finish.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
$50. I figured, what the hell, we'll take a punt on it.
It's actually pretty good. It's a good sipper.
Yeah, it's a decent sipper. It's not going to blow your socks off.
No, it's an 80 proof.
But most Crown won't.
Oh, here.
The hand select.
Donald Rance hates you.
Cast strength Crown Royal.
Yeah, hand selected barrel. You found one of those, huh?
Greg McDonald got him.
Ah, nice. Yeah, Donald Rance hates you now. He's been trying to get his hands on one of those.
Like, this is like a South Carolina pick or something like that, or some friggin'
Oh, no, maple?
Right, we're showing off our crown. Not nearly as impressive. And this is my husband.
Peach. I see a pink bag.
No, that's the caramel one.
Oh, the caramel, huh?
That was the top. I think one of the top 3 of Crown Royal flavors that people enjoy.
Yeah, you can't find it. I haven't had it in years, and I just happened to go in for the Redbreast Birdhouse bottles.
The
that
apple, something apple. It's a name. It's like something apple is like the top rated Crown Royal.
I thought it was honey. No, they only have one apple. They have just the regular apple, green one.
Oh, this one says it's a different name. It's something apple. It's not just apple. They have an apple.
Regal apple.
Huh?
Regal apple.
Yes, that sounds right. Is that what it is?
I've heard of that.
I hadn't even heard of it.
We had that. What was it? When we were in Tennessee years and years ago, we found a bottle of it. Haven't seen it since because it sells out. So.
Yeah, weirdly, I don't. Yeah.
King Kong bourbons, huh?
Oh, that's just apple. That one.
All right, I'm gonna do last pour of this.
Oh, poachine.
Poachine.
I do.
So this is a Cologne Blackwater collaboration. And it was the first time a distillery in Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland got together and made a spirit together. Pretty good. Girl would not like it. Hello, Pete.
Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yep. I mean, it's basically, for lack of a better descriptor, and Stacey's going to yell at me for this, it's basically Irish moonshine.
It is not. American moonshine is actually American poaching.
Kira.
Poaching has got 300 years on American moonshine.
All right.
But yeah, it's essentially, it's...
Bad axe. What's up,
Hey,
Bobby?
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
But now fires and smashing tables.
Mm.
If you get a chance, check out Bobby's channel. It's super fun. Bobby also has a TikTok that I follow.
So does Adam, but I don't know if I want to follow it.
Bobby's actually producing content, which I'm finding out there's less of those there.
Yeah. Oh, fast.
Hey, 60 hertz.
So I think this is gonna be my last pour.
Oh, that one is so
gosh.
good. That one is so good. Yeah, we'll wrap up here in 15 minutes. We have Pittsburgh night going on at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Livewire Whiskey is going on at 9 o'clock, and Whiskey Mountains is going to be a guest.
Yep.
And then at midnight is Bourbon Neophyte, and I think he is going to be revisiting that Lagavulin Offerman char.
Yeah.
Love my gyrating, Alex Purrier.
No gyrating here, man. I've seen too much skin on Adam, and I hear people talk about the skin. So.
Dude, let me just tell you, TikTok he's one of the normal ones. You get an idea of that one.
Billy Adam After Hours, is that what his channel's going to be?
So 60 Hertz is making his own poaching.
Cool.
Man, that sounds good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I think that's the only positive about my last appearance on Livewire is I don't remember Adam's shenanigans. Apparently, I was 3 cheeks to the wind at that point.
Yeah, it's worse over there. I can't even tell you the amount of live streams I've seen where apparently forgetting a shirt is normal.
Never mind, forgetting to pull up his pants is normal.
Have some poutine with your poutine.
Some people, poutine. Yeah, I think it's legal for fast to do that. Here, it's
it is
highly not.
Same here. You can.
Pretty sure Ohio State
still beer here.
I'd like to think so. They played a little better on Saturday. Yeah, I think you have to. It depends on how much you're making, I think, here. I'm not 100% certain on it, to be perfectly honest. But the difference is here, I wish moonshine, and maybe somebody in chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't think in the U.S. moonshine actually had a technical file now. It's a legal spirit. But does it have an actual technical file?
I don't know. I mean, the problem with moonshine at this point is it's kind of become a punchline because now there's so many, off-the-shelf moonshines. It's like, doesn't this kind of defeats the whole point of moonshine when you're releasing it as an off-the-shelf product?
Not really, because I mean that's how poaching was. I mean, poaching started back in the in the mountains and the farms, so it's very similar history. But the difference is Ireland, it's a native spirit now. It has its own technical file. It's one of the 3 legalized spirits over there. So I'm hoping, and I would love to see moonshine get its own technical file here. But considering that American single malt doesn't even yet, which is ridiculous.
Bless you.
US has to catch up on stuff like that. They're a little behind.
I keep sending my wife these there's this Asian lady that sits there and has ASMR eating like seafood, just the smacking. She's just like, stop sending me that. I can hear it from here in the living room. Like smack. Oh, the slurping, yeah.
My recorded content videos, that's the big reason I start putting music underneath them, is because you could hear the gulping Drink the whiskey.
Yeah. So it's technically like moonshine. Is moonshine like new make?
Essentially, it's basically fresh off the still. And
Yeah.
I think you're correct, Stacey. I don't think it has a legal definition via the TTV.
And
I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that it was never legal in the first place.
To really make it respectable and give it some credence, I think they need that. And I think that's a big part of why you're seeing such a resurgence of it in Ireland.
I've enjoyed some really good shine when I lived in Western Kentucky.
So you
that tracks. That would be where you'd find it.
Yeah, my family's from southeastern Ohio. I've got the stuff in the mason jar.
So that stuff must just taste absolutely young, like just alcohol forward, young, sweet corn.
But this doesn't taste young. It does taste sweet. It's very sweet. But it's got some peated. It's got some peat in it too, so it's a little peated.
So you can just throw it in a barrel for about 10 years.
There we go. Thanks, Beth.
Hope the best.
Good info.
No. Irish poitín, you cannot have it in any kind of barrel for longer than 10 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And it can have potatoes, it can have sugar beets, molasses, yeah.
You make his cut for aging.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah, it's different. Once you've had good quality of both, there is a difference.
Throw it on.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby, same here. I've got the stuff that I have. Yeah.
I still say some people, I don't understand how some of the whiskeys are in the market right now. Like, who sat back and decided that's amazing? That's going to sell. Some of it's garbage.
Thank you for stopping in, Eric.
Eric.
Yeah, I like it. I've got, this is my 1, 2, 3. I probably have 6 different bottles of poitín from Ireland now, 6 or 7. And they are different depending on the mash bill. They are different.
At this point, you mean impatient?
Well, I mean, kind of technically, yeah, because you can sell it immediately.
Interesting.
Oh, so you're doing barley notes. Okay. I have one that's 100% barley.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that is true. The beets came about more, after the cost of barley notes went up so much in corn, but it is still in the technical file for poitín. You can use it. But yeah, I'm probably going to have, that's one of the future streams I was planning, is to have a friend of mine that I know is also a poitín fan, do like a blind flight with her of all these, because we have several different ones and we've got some that are 43% up to 67.5. And there's actually the first poitín festival going on. I think it's next weekend.
And it lasts for 2 hours, and then everybody's passed out.
Yeah, it's in Dublin, Ireland. But yeah, they've got one. Ecklandville did one called Bon Poitín, and it was called it was called Buried and something. And they actually buried the cask under the earth for a few weeks. I don't know if it's a full 10 weeks or not.
Some of that stuff I hear with moonshine and stuff, holy man, I'm surprised people have livers left.
Eric can't get off those buzzard roosts now.
It's been all over them. So, yeah.
I have not heard of buzzard roost. Is that?
It's sourced. I think it's sourced MGP.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of it around here. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but I've some people seem to really like it, and some people are like, it's okay.
The cigar blend, the cigar rye is it cigar rye?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I've been looking for, because I've heard that's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, Doug H brought it to Shane's place. It was good.
Yeah, so the Cologne stuff that I have in the Mickle is peated malted barley, and then it's got some Connemara bog bean in it.
And of course, Whack has the cigar rye single barrel.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, he just picked it up today.
Yep.
Here, sourced MGP barrel finished. So toasted American oak sounds really good. That actually sounds better to me than the rye.
We have the toasted in Canada right now. There's about 4 different offerings. We got the char. There's like char numbers on the labels. It's like a char 4, char 1. Like
Okay, so that's like the Penelope that I have.
Yeah, the what is it? Like, you know, the brown label on the front of the Buzzard's Roost, and it'll say like char. This is char 4 or char number 1 or something. Yeah, Peter White saying, yeah, Buzzard Roost cigar rye is the only not available. Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, Lil. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, torn meniscus. Ouch.
Yeah,
Well, I hope Chris is okay.
I know he's having knee issues.
That sucks.
No, torn meniscus.
Suck. Knees suck when they get hurt.
Yeah, my husband's might have to have a total knee replacement this spring.
Oof.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever I did to my knee in the fall or in the spring, that sucked. Like, you don't realize how much you value your knee until you don't have it. It's like,
well, and Scott and I discussed this right when we started, that it seems like the older you get, the more stupid injuries you get. Like I hyperextended the muscle or the ligament in the bottom of my foot and was off. I couldn't put weight on it for 2 weeks throwing darts. Yeah, I mean, he hurt his back sneezing. It's just it's just stupid injuries as you get older.
Well, yeah. Darrell's only 26, so he still has lots of years.
23. Don't have
sorry.
I would have guessed you with 30. You don't look 23, man.
Hey, us 29-year-olds have to stick together.
He's almost 40.
I wish I was 20.
He's still voluntarily jumping out of planes. Never mind.
It's fun.
He's alive. Oh. Well, Lil, tell Chris we're thinking about him. We hope he recovers quickly and heals okay. That sucks. Especially, well, at least they're going into summer. Here, going into winter, having a knee injury. Oh, man, that's going to suck.
Bobby, I don't even want to hear about your injuries. You're like shredded. It's like he's like in the best of shape than anybody I've met.
Yeah. It's my worst injury, sleeping.
My husband's done that too. He's tweaked his neck.
I almost passed out tying my shoes, so never mind. I have to do the side tie now. Just like
ouch, Peter White.
Oh gosh, ow.
I started exercising again, so we're gonna lose some weight here. I know I am.
I've got to do that, and I really have no excuse. I have a 2.5 mile trail right behind my house.
So
it's dark when I get off. Well, not
hiking in the snow, and I've got my gym in this house. I've got a gym downstairs that I look at all the time.
But yeah, I have a treadmill in the basement, and the giant dog that needs walking. I just get lazy.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's all this whiskey. I got to search for it. Can't exercise. Got to search for whiskey.
Well, and I'm trying to motivate myself. I'm like, I could pack a bottle of whiskey in a bag and then take it over there, and then at least I could do a shot for Instagram or something. So
yeah,
I'm trying to give myself a reason to. Yeah, I know I'm with you, Mr. Great Shot, but as I get older, I don't quite have the metabolism I did in my 20s.
Old bend the knees.
A wolf, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The problem is, Bobby.
Someone lighter than myself could ride him. All right, we have 1 minute. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm going to send you guys all over to It's Bourbon Night. Let them know I sent you. Head over to Livewire at 9, and then Bourbon Neophyte at midnight. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I had no schedule planned today, and I thought this would be fun to do. So we'll definitely do this again sometime. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody in chat, for hanging out with us today, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah. Cheers.
Slash up.
Cheers, everybody.